Hey y'all, I hope that you're doing well. This is going to be a timeless reading. If you are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Gabriella. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. There's something that you're doing or that you're getting connect with, or even that you're realizing that's helping you find peace within a situation, maybe even move out of something that you didn't want to participate in anymore. For some of you, there is somebody that you're going to be working with more heavily, even like feeling up to working with other people. May not be may not be just one collaboration that you're part of. There may be multiple pieces, multiple people that you're working with. Lots of different ways that this can translate for you and become applicable. Because sometimes there's a more, I don't want to use the word stagnant, but sometimes there's just like one other person that we're working with, or maybe two other people, and it's kind of static in that way where it's just like those people that we're working with for a period of time. For some of you, though, you may be collaborating with other people, maybe many different people, and there could be even a cyclical nature to it. It's like sometimes you work with that person, sometimes you work with this person over there. Remember too, when we talk about collaborations, sometimes it's face-to-face, sometimes it's in a live setting with somebody, sometimes it's through a book that you're reading. But all of it is about exchanges, collecting information, having experiences, learning, all of that. Gaining what you need, usually through interaction. Alright, we're starting off with the Four of Swords. For some of you, you may be feeling more lethargic lately. Maybe a bit depressed. Maybe not so clinically, but more so like your body feeling more depressed. I'm getting like a jaundiced type of vibe here with the energy. Almost gray. Like maybe there hasn't been as much sunlight. Maybe just in general you feel lower energy. You feel like this is really the time for you to rest and to recharge and collect your energy. Maybe more focused on grounding. Maybe even more focused on sedentary activities. You may not feel like this is really the time to be exerting your body physically. Pay attention to the rhythm. Some days you're going to have energy and feel like you can climb a mountain. Other days you may kind of move around the house all day and not really leave and just feel like that's what you need. You want to just be moving with the flows of all of it as much as you're able to, because all of us have different situations. Sometimes we're not able to do that, and it's inconvenient to be feeling this way, but as much as you can, try to answer the call of your needs when you are feeling it. It does look like there's something that's being concentrated now, and it does look like a pause before you open a door. Almost like resting up before like doing something big the next day. There's an opportunity upcoming, but I'm seeing you feel worried about this. It does look like it's something new, kind of like a new door becomes available and you're able to go through it. Maybe you even know it's inevitable that you're going to be going through that door, because it almost seems like you just have one option here, and maybe that's how you're feeling. But I am seeing a lot of like overthinking, a lot of pensive energy here, maybe worrying. Just depends on how you're channeling it. Does look like a lot of air space being used up here that your energy is being channeled into. Yeah, I do get the vibe of like sitting around and thinking a lot, but in a very stagnant energy. Something is going to get moving. You just may feel kind of trapped a little bit mentally. And it may be a moment too, just that you're really feeling this strongly within. So why worried about the opportunity? Is it because we don't know about it yet? Is it because it's unfamiliar? Do you feel like you're not ready? Acknowledge how you're feeling. Definitely going to be helpful, because you may be fighting the fact that you feel uncomfortable or uneasy about something, and you acknowledging it is going to be helpful. For some of you, you are getting like some sort of mental health assistance. I'm seeing there may be, yeah, something that you're doing that is helping you with that, addressing that in whatever way you deem appropriate. For some of you, this is definitely connecting with someone outside of yourself to get whatever mental health assistance this is that you need. It even seems for some of you like maybe something has gotten drastic enough that it's time to check in. Ah. Okay, okay. It seems like this would be connected with taking something from the past and being able to then move forward with it. Maybe you feel stuck and like you can't move forward, and that's why addressing whatever this is going to be helpful for you. Because it does look like you are turning over into a new chapter. And so you are walking out of the past and into the future with the Six of Cups leading into the Fool. Something very new that you are doing that may feel very unfamiliar. I'm also hearing the word unrecognizable with the Fool. Uranus energy as well to be ending this this leg of the spread with the Fool here. It may be something that you didn't really think you would go in this direction. It can be an unpredictable sort of energy where it's like all this time you've been going north and then all of a sudden you start going west. This is definitely just part of where you're meant to go. However, okay, what I'm seeing, I'm getting a summary here. There is a pause, there is a break where you may feel like you've been kind of keeping to yourself more. There's a lot of like introspective looking space energy wise where I'm seeing like a lot of your energy is kind of huddled around you, and you may be kind of channeling that into mental energy where there's a lot of overthinking, like you can't really shut your mind off, things like this. There is a new opportunity. This opportunity is going to be taking you out of whatever stagnation it is that you've been feeling, and it's also going to help you with, I use these words lightly, overcoming the past. This is the feeling of it. So maybe coming to terms with stuff from your past, or maybe even feeling like I finally get to move on here. Now this is my chance. This is my opportunity. Because you may even be in a spot where it's like, I can keep rearranging the furniture in the room. It's not going to change what happened. And I can be here all day rearranging this. I want to move forward. I want to go explore a different room now. I don't want to just be stuck in here. Maybe a whole new house even. Uranus does speak about adventure as well. But unexpectedly, and we have the Hanged Man coming out reversed. This would mean reaching an epiphany about something. So it seems like in this time that you've had where you've been more low-key, there's something big that you've realized, and it is connected with an opportunity that you're going to be taking, even if there are still some things that you're feeling a bit hung up on. So yeah, whatever it was that you needed to put in perspective, I'm seeing that getting locked in here. It looks like this was... I'm hearing arranged, I'm hearing counterpart. Remember, arranged, keep in mind, arranged can be seen in many different ways. Like something could have been set up between families. Something could have even been set up cosmically, you feel, between you and another person. You were in a relationship. For some of you, you were in like a commitment, a marriage with somebody, or you were living with somebody. Something needed. You may still be coming to terms with what happened between you and another person. At the end of the day, somebody may not have been open to something that you were trying to connect with. It's like where you were trying to connect with them, they were not open. We can kind of leave it at that. I don't think we need to get in depth, but you may have been very shaken up by your interactions with this person. And this was somebody that you were kind of committed to in some way. You may even feel like the energy that they came through with defeated the purpose of the whole we're trying to be together here. Like that's the sort of energy where you're trying to be on a team with somebody and feeling like they are in a very different sort of energy. Let's get further. This could have also shown you too, where you may have been judging yourself, judging another person. Could have brought up some insecurities for you as well. Could have also shown you where you were trying to control things as well outside of yourself too. Could still be doing that because it seems like something has been processing, but it may not fully be all the way processed to completion. That tracks. We are looking at the Hermit here. Yeah, it seems both like looking back at maybe something that you had done, even in a time where you felt less awake than you are now. You can also be reviewing something that happened, an interaction between you and another person that you were connected with. You could have lived with this person. I get there being like a stint of time together with you and this person, and I'm seeing this be a reflection on the past. So it's definitely you looking back into the looking glass at a past relationship. I'm seeing like one very specific past relationship that you've kind of been reviewing right now. If thoughts of a past relationship are popping up, there may be, or you're dreaming about it, there may be things that you're actually resolving in real time. This can definitely give you insight. Absolutely. Here we go. The purpose of this is for you to master this energetically, learning how to transmute the energy. Okay, so something is being resolved here. It seems like you're getting to the point of recognizing that whatever went down between you and this person, by fully accepting it, you're going to recognize that it happened in the way that it did. It was necessary that it happened in the way that it did. There's nothing we can do to change it. We don't need to change it. We can see it as it is, and we can continue moving forward, knowing that if something's not continuing any longer, if something has come to an end, it was meant to come to an end. And so we're kind of pulling our energy focus all the way from the past, calling it back to you and bringing it into the present moment with yourself. Because in checking in, you're recognizing that the situation is no longer for you anymore. And it seems like you're even getting to the point where you're like, I don't need to dwell on this any longer. It looks too like with this time that you've had to yourself, you've kind of like reviewed everything and seen what you needed to see and understood the significance of it. It's like what was meant to be observed and understood, and the whole reason why we're zooming out to the broader conversation happening here. We have accomplished that. And now we can move forward successfully. this feels like it was a long time that you had been doing this for, kind of like, I need to understand this, and I need to put this piece here, and I want to know why these fit together, and I can't get these two to fit. Oh, that one goes over there instead. It's like this whole puzzle piece deal that you've been doing. And now it's finished. And I'm seeing you feel at peace with something now. I'm seeing you ultimately come out in the energy of the King of Cups. And I'm seeing you be very, very ready to start this new venture. It seems like this is a very big, brand new chapter for you that you are feeling. And I'm seeing you be able to kind of not put things in their place, but kind of leave things where they are and be like, now I feel like I can really move forward from this. I don't feel like I need to go back and rearrange everything. I feel like it's okay where it is, and that, like, I want to be in the present moment, and I want to see what life has to offer me now from this point on. What I'm seeing also for the King of Cups is that, remember, like, when we are focusing on our healing and stuff, it's like some days things don't really trouble us, then other days we can be angry, feeling angry about things, and then other days we can be feeling at peace, and then on the day after that, it's like when the energy comes up and it's feeling unpleasant, you're easily able to transmute it and to observe how you're feeling, and then it's more difficult on other days because progress is not linear. And so this is not about judging the emotional experience you're having. It's about becoming one with it, unifying with it, and being able to sit back and observe without judging and evaluating it, and just allowing it to be. And so I'm seeing you be in that place too, where being in the King of Cups energy is not about bypassing. It's not about pretending that it's not happening, or that you don't have feelings, or that there's like a resistance or a lack of acceptance or anything like that. It says that I can be in a moment of feeling anything on the whole spectrum of emotions, or be having any of these thoughts, and I'm going to sit with it and observe it. And I can be at peace with that. And I'm constantly working to do that, because it does feel like constant work. And now you are ready for the start of something new. And it feels very, very big. To have both the Fool and also the Chariot here, you may be moving somewhere. Eventually, you may be traveling somewhere. This may be a mental move that you're making. But for some of you with Uranus and the Chariot here, you may actually be like moving to a different location. Maybe not for everybody, but this can also be like going on an unexpected trip, an unexpected journey, an unexpected path, going in an unexpected direction. Can be metaphorical as well. And now you've gotten to the point where you've come to the conclusion that you're ready to pick up and move forward. And you don't feel like you're pressuring yourself to do this, or that there's external pressure to do this. You just feel ready. And so you feel that there's a completion here. And that this cycle really has come full circle in a way. And so you're at a brand new starting line as you clear the last finish line. So I'm looking at Neptune, Virgo, Uranus, and Cancer. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.